So we're recording a contract to make sure that as of scene 3, episode 3 of the Lisa and Ryan show, that you're willing to accept the consequences.
Nope, I ain't signing it.
He says he ain't signing it, but
you have to write it down. What are the freaking?
What are we writing down?
What would be the consequences?
The consequences are whatever he says tonight are shown on air.
Okay.
Like they're part of the
so write it
show.
Down. What are we doing? Okay, first of all, step 1.
Step 1. Step 1, turn on the light.
Light on.
Roll camera.
Alright, step 2 is being written down.
Okay, find whatever we're looking for. So, we have to figure out a plan. Step 2, make a plan.
The plan was...
Write it down, step 2, make a plan.
Step 2, make a plan. The plan was, we have written it down, and we have started growing. We've moved into a place that is temporary.
We started growing. Step 1, make a plan. That's the plan.
The plan is to take the grow operation and divide it into 2.
Mind.
Grow your mind.
I need some more weed.
Bud Light says, grow your own weed. When you decide to grow your own weed, you decide to take Colorado Budweiser, available at any of your local 7-Elevens.
You know, they got 6-point Bud Platinum here in Oklahoma now.
Oklahoma, 6-point Bud Platinum. Locate your local 7-Eleven dealer. Back to you.
Oklahoma City.
Yep.
Step 2, make a plan.
Okay.
Go to Colorado and grow your own weed and go distribute it to the pharmacies.
Not only do you distribute to your own pharmacies, but Greenworks out of Colorado, spelled GREENWREKZ. Greenworks. Sold us some amazing quality stuff. We're sitting here on our first night in Oklahoma, outside of growing our own in Seattle, which, if you need that, just
But now you plug somebody else.
You know what? We don't even need to plug somebody else. Greenworks out of Colorado. Just hit them up. They're out of, what's the name of the city?
Denver. Springwood.
Glenwood Springs?
Glenwood Springs.
Glenwood Springs. Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up?
Glenwood Springs.
You grew up in Glenwood Springs with your family.
Nice.
And you had all the weed that you needed there.
Exactly. I mean, so why couldn't we, okay, back to the point. Step 2, step 1, turn on the light. Step 2, you need to have a plan.
And what's your plan?
So the plan is, go back to where you came from. Glenwood Springs, okay, that's just where I grew up. But if anybody were to grow up in a certain amount of time, in a certain place, you always have to remember that. Because growing up, you have to remember every single thing.
Where you came from.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter how young you were. But you have to remember where you came from. I
completely get that. I mean, Sailor Jerry has to remember that he grew up on a sailboat.
Yes, exactly. So it doesn't matter, Step 2 is always, make a plan. Make a plan. You have to know how to make a plan. And then you can get to step 3.
So if Sailor Jerry had a crew of people that ran his sailboats, and he was able to sell rum to all the Caribbean nations, he could then start selling to Mexico and the Bahamas and the Cuban nations.
Yes, exactly.
I get it. I dig it.
So let's go to Colorado and grow weed.
So he says we go to Colorado and grow weed. What if we get the Colombian nation and
then we grow out there.
You can take your weed down to Colombia and sell it to them.
Of course, and they'll take it. They'll accept it as a gift.
American currency.
Right.
The American dollar is going down.
Right.
So
it's all about ISIS.
You know what you want to do.
American weed.
Step 2 is make a plan.
Step 2 is make a plan. Join us next week. We'll get back to you.